Okay, hey third and fourth graders. So we are continuing again this week with jump roping. So last week we did the rest step, the single step, and the skier jump, and hopefully you did that all last week. We're working on it every day, and so we're going to add 3 more this week. Also, just real quick, I hope that we're working on our throwing and catching as well. So all these skills that we're doing is not just meant to do it just for 1 week and then stop doing it. Hopefully you're working on them at least a couple days a week after we're done with that lesson. Okay, so the 3 that I want you to try this week is going to be the reverse, and then the jogger step, and the crossover. Okay, so I'll start with the jogger step first. So jogger step just means that you're jogging in place while you're jump roping. Again, if you don't have a jump rope, just pretend to do it. That means I want you to do more if you are doing an imaginary rope. If you're doing it with a rope, I'd like you to try to do 50 again if you can with the jogger step. The jogger step looks like this. Okay, so it's just like kind of like the rest step and the single step, only you're jogging in place. So again, try to do 50. If you don't have a rope, I want you to try to do that 100 times, okay, each day. The other one is a crossover, so this one's a little bit more trickier. This one you don't have to do 50 if you're working on the skill. I want you to do the best you can, try to do as many as you can. When you do the crossover and you're crossing your arms, the trick is to keep them nice and wide. That way you have a bigger rope to jump through. If you cross your arms like this, a little bit too skinny, your rope's gonna be too skinny to get through. So the trick is to keep it wide, a wide X, okay? So it looks like this. Okay, so try to do as many of those as you can. If you feel pretty good with the jump rope, you can obviously do more. If you're just beginning and it's kind of tough for you still, don't worry about doing the crossover as many times. You can maybe just try to do it a few times each day. Okay, and then the last one this week is going to be the reverse jump. So for some jump ropers, they start out being able to jump rope better backwards than forwards. So, so for some of you this might be pretty natural. For others this might be a little bit tougher, but instead of jump roping forward, you're going to bring the rope up. Okay, and again, if you're feeling pretty good with jump roping, you can do 50. If this is kind of tough for you, I want you to try to do as many as you can to make sure you're doing it every day. Continue to work on the ones from last week and also work on your throwing and catching. So keep these skills going. Okay guys, see you next week.